Today I want to show you how I made these amazing Christmas biscocho cookies. This is a staple in New Mexico and I make these every year around the holidays. I would love to show you how. Starting off, I did add in 1 pound of lard, which is the Morel. I just find that that brand works best for these cookies. With my hand mixer, I'm going to whisk this. Now it's going to take, I'm going to say about 5 minutes because you want the lard to be really silky. And that is what really makes these cookies soft. And it's going to look something like this. And I'm going to add in half a cup of sugar. I'm going to mix that in. And then I'll be adding in the other half. A total of 1 cup of sugar. I will have the ingredients listed down below in the description box like always. And these cookies are super easy to make, take no time at all. Trust me, you will love them. I'm adding in 3 egg yolks. And the eggs, I did put them at room temperature. And I'm scraping down the sides, just making sure that everything gets mixed in. Now I'm going to be adding some port wine. I usually would add white port wine, but I have not found that in any store. If you find that, use that, but this one works also. It's the best. And it's just port wine, and you will find that at any grocery store. And I'm going to mix that in. And now I'm going to start adding the flour little by little. I don't have any measurements on the flour, so I'm just going to be adding until I get the dough feeling just the way I like it. So you don't want the dough to be too loose or you don't want it to be too hard. I use a cookie press. So if you're using a cookie press, you don't want the dough hard because it will not go through that cookie press. And trust me, I know that you're probably thinking wine in cookies, but it is the perfect combination for these cookies. You will not regret it. Your dough should look like this. Now, if you want, you could leave it like that and just start making your cookies. But because it's the holidays, Christmas is just around the corner, I am going to add some food dye to these. And it's going to be green. I'm going to half it, half green and half red. By the way, when I was little, my mom would make these cookies. Now, I don't know how far back this recipe goes, but I do remember growing up and helping her make these cookies. So I started making it for my family and we just love it. We just love to make these cookies every year. And now what I did preheat my oven to 350 degrees. If you feel that your dough is still sticky, like on the real sticky side, just go ahead and start adding flour till you get it the right way. And I do have this tortilla press and this one, and just messing around with both of them, I found that the first one worked for me. The second one, I don't know what was going on there, but I was having problems. This one works perfect, and I love to use this one. So I already did a couple of cookies right there, and I'm just going to start doing the rest so we can stick these in the oven. And these are really so much fun to make. I love making them every year. My kids do help out. They love to help me make them too. So it's really something that the whole family can get in and do it with you. And now these cookies will go in the oven, and it's going to take not very long. I actually didn't time it. What I do was once I smell that cookie aroma, then I know they're done. So I'm going to say maybe 10 minutes. And now that those are baking, I have a bowl of sugar, just plain sugar, and I'm adding some cinnamon. And as soon as the cookies come out, I'm going to start dipping them in this cinnamon and sugar. So here's our first batch. Now you do not need to put parchment paper on the baking sheet because with the lard, it doesn't stick to the baking sheet, so you don't need to. And of course, I have to try the first one, and I don't know why, but the first one is always so delicious. So basically, I'm just going to continue doing my cookies like that. These are the green ones, and you know what? It doesn't matter, red or green, the flavor is going to be the same. It doesn't mess up with the texture or the taste. It's just food coloring. The cookies are going to taste the same. You can double the recipe if you need more cookies. And then just depending how big or small you make the cookies, if you make them with that cookie press, then you're going to get a lot. And here's the final. Look how delicious these are. I hope you all enjoyed my recipe. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And of course, we can't forget the taste test, which I know this is my second taste test, but hey, who can blame me, right? Super delicious, super soft, melt in your mouth. See you later.